Hola, amigos. Welcome to another edition of Caban Talks. This is Parrish. Today's going to be a quick little chat about what's been going on in the world, recession, markets, interest rates, etc. Um, there's been a lot of talk about, preparing for the future and what's happening with mortgages, with interest rates. And a lot of people are afraid. A lot of people are frightened with what's happening. And um, in our world, in our business, there's been no better time than now to look at that Mexico property, to look at that move, to look at that relocation from Canada or US. Where else can you live? I was talking with a developer friend of mine in Vancouver. He builds apartments and just outside of Vancouver, and his point was, where else in the world can you live? Where else can you retire? Where else can you buy a property for around $200,000, oceanfront, live, retire on? Yucatan, where else? There's other countries, sure, you could do that, but as we talk about the benefits of Mexico, one of the many benefits of Mexico, as opposed to Belize or Costa Rica, etc., is the close proximity. So if you still want to be close to your friends and family in Canada or US, you want to get on that quick flight to go visit them. You have a family member that's had a health problem, a heart attack or something. You need to get back to US or Canada. Mexico, you have ease of access. It's one of the many reasons why Mexico is a great option for your retirement or for your relocation, just because of that ease of access to Canada or US, in case you do have to get back for a medical emergency, let's say. So, excuse me. Getting back on topic, on point. Where else can you retire for around $200,000? Live oceanfront. Um, Mexico is a great option. You look at the cost of living that's happening in the US and Canada right now, interest rates rising. A lot of people aren't going to be able to possibly afford those big. This last boom, last year, 2 years, everybody was maxing themselves out credit wise, getting bigger houses, bigger cars. COVID hit, getting a bigger property, moving to a different city or a bigger acreage, etc. And now the interest rates are rising, and that's going to be difficult for some people. And there's going to be a lot of people, I think, realizing that, hey, just like there's always going to be people retiring to Mexico no matter what, that have prepared for it, planned for it. But now with the way costs are going, there's a lot of people realizing, hey, I don't have to work. I can retire. So we can sell our property in Canada or US. With what we have in the bank, we can retire 10 years sooner. We can quit our jobs, retire 5 to 10 years sooner, and move to Mexico. Okay, so when you think of the big picture, how much money you have in your bank account, how long is that going to last you in Canada or the US? A lot of people look at Mexico and they realize the property they can buy. They can buy the beach condo, a vehicle, and live comfortably on the lower cost of living and retire much, much sooner, as opposed to working 10 years extra or 10 years longer, 15 years longer, just to be able to afford to live in Canada or the US. So some food for thought, things to consider. We've been busier than ever. We haven't seen a slowdown in property since COVID hit. The demand for property in Mexico skyrocketed, and we're still seeing that trend continue. And with the amount of baby boomers retiring in the next few years, I don't even know the stats on that. It's something to look into, but we're only going to see this trend continue and rise. So anyway, food for thought, just a quick chat, something to think about when you're looking at your window for retirement or how many years you got left, etc. Mexico could be that quicker option to retirement and a simpler life for you. So Hasta, luego. Hope that was informative, guys, and we'll see you on a next episode soon. Cheers.